All right, State, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 0048887 State versus Juan Alberto Martinez. Could I have parties announce?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Robert Featherston representing Mr. Martinez.
And are you Mr. Martinez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, first things first, defense, you requested a PR bond for your client and the defendant was to be interviewed. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, the court is in receipt of the interview report. State, have you had a chance to review it?
No, Your Honor.
All right, if you'll pass that to this one. Right, thank you. All right, defense, is your motion?
Thank you, Your Honor, by way of proper. Judge, Mr. Martinez has no bank accounts, no personal property.
I'm sorry, just a moment. Excuse me. If y'all could wait, we're on the record. Counsel, you may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. No personal property of note, no vehicle, no boats, no real property. He relies on his mom down in Laredo. His home is in Laredo. Judge, the court does need to know that there was a violation report on May the 13th for failure to take a drug test while he was down in Laredo. Judge, the testing agency down there in Laredo demanded $75 from him that he just did not have. And was unable to get his testing completed. Judge Castro went ahead and increased his bond to $25,000, and he's been in custody ever since and being picked up for that bond increase. He was originally given a PR bond back on February the 26th of this year by Judge Navra. Very respectfully requesting that the court consider putting him again on a PR bond and allowing him to reside in Laredo during the pendency of this case. Any possibility of giving Mr. Martinez a break on any drug testing charges would be appreciated if this honorable court were able to do so. And I thank the court for its time.
All right, State.
Yes, Judge. So I would just ask you to take judicial notice of the court file, but I just want the record to be clear. The defendant was granted a PR bond on February 26th of 2025 in the amount of $10,000. And he bonded out, and then he received the violation report on May 13th of 2025 for non-compliance, and that was for failing to complete the random drug vaccine. And then after reviewing, I guess, defense's exhibit of the PR interview, it would appear that the defendant proceeded to pick up 2 new cases in Laredo, Texas while he was on bond. And so given those facts, I think he's a flight risk based on what I read. He has sufficient ties to Laredo, and it appears like he has family that lives down there. And I guess if he was living with his family, that family, when he picked up those new cases, I don't think that that's a good environment for him to return back to. Additionally, I think the record is clear that, I mean, the PR bond was not sufficient for him to appear in court because he was previously been granted one and did not appear after that violation report. That's why the warrant went out. And I don't think he was picked up again until he was booked in Laredo and then extradited back here. So we believe that the bond is set and is sufficient, and therefore I would also offer State's Exhibit B1 for purposes of this hearing.
All right, have you?
No objection for purposes of this year.
All right, then States B1 is admitted for purposes of this hearing only. Just give me a moment to review.
Thank you.
All right, the court has reviewed States Exhibits B1 and the court has reviewed the PR bond interview with pretrial services. Any response to the state's argument?
If the court will allow.
Yes.
Judge, there really is no evidence in front of this court with respect to flight risk unless you consider Laredo itself to be a flight risk. But there's no testimony that he had connections across the border. There's no testimony that Spanish is his principal language. Really, the only issue with respect to flight risk would be to say that his principal residence is Laredo.
Mhm.
He has two new allegations against him, but they're allegations down in Laredo. If the court grants a PR bond here, he has to go back to Laredo to answer those new allegations. So that he'll be transferred by the state back down to Laredo to take care of those particular issues. Should have nothing further.
All right, thank you. All right, after reviewing states exhibits in the pretrial services interview for a PR bond, the motion for, or the request for a PR bond will be denied.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. And then are you all ready to take up this other motion?
Judge, I need more time to get with my
Okay.
office to see if we have the resources to do what's outlined in the CCP or if we need to do the in-court. So if I could have a little bit more time on that.
And so counsel, the court understands that whatever the state's resources are, there or lack thereof, doesn't play a role in the court's decision on what should be granted. Like if there's not funding for something, I'm going to follow the law, whether there's funding or not. So
Thank you, Your Honor. With respect, well, two things. With respect to the bond hearing today, would the court reduce his bond from 25 to a different figure?
no.
I'm going to keep it at 25.
Yes.
With respect to the identity hearing, Judge, we would like to have the identity hearing as quickly as possible, pursuant to the court's calendar. And also in my motion, I requested a protective order that the detective that's the subject of the identity hearing not be shown any booking photographs of Mr. Martinez until after either an in-court lineup is done or the Code of Criminal Procedure 7 photo lineup.
All right, well, let's do this. Let's have you, if you'll confer with the state on a time to have this hearing. And then if you all approach the coordinator and let me know what time you all have agreed upon, and then we will set it and we'll have it.
You're most kind. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Just one question. Do you want that hearing like around the jury trial, like we're doing it on Monday and speaking to jury Tuesday?
We could do it that way, because I know we haven't set a jury trial in this case. I mean, a jury trial date.
That's correct, Judge. We
Because their
have,
final discovery is October 20th.
That's correct, Judge. And the issue is now, he can't make his bond.
Okay.
So he remains in custody. However, if we get an identity hearing done as quickly as possible, it may turn out that the state is going to dismiss this case based upon the results of the identity hearing. Conversely, if the identity hearing does not go this way, it may end up in a plea.
Well, let's do this. With regards to the identity hearing, it will be no later than October 20th.
Thank you.
But if you all are able to come to an agreement to have it sooner, then we'll have it sooner. But at the latest, October 20th, because you're already set here in the court on October 20th for discovery.
Does the board have a preference as to whether it would be a in-court live lineup or whether the photographic procedure would be
I'll
sufficient?
let you confer with the state because they're saying there may be some resource issue. So maybe if you confer with the state, maybe y'all come to an agreement that it's a photo lineup if I grant your motion. or you all may say in person. I don't know if they can find people in person. It's sort of, it reminds me of the episode of Brooklyn, what is it, Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Oh, yeah.
where they do the lineup. And when they do the lineup, the lady says, I just remember them singing that way. And so he said, everybody sings a note. So I don't know if they'll be able to find people to come in for a lineup. They may only be able to do it by photo,
Well,
unless we have some actors. I don't know.
Judge, I understand that. Years ago, in Travis County, we had to do a pickup jury where the bailiffs went out in the hall and just found people, pulled them in, and then they became the jury members.
Oh, wow.
So, we have that option here if necessary.
All right, well, just let me know. And if you all get together and give me an idea of when you all want to do that. And as I said, Mr. Martinez, the latest will be October 20th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
counsel.